Hello and welcome to the start of a new episode of Salt and Sanctuary. That night fair is now gone, and I've done some leveling and got the next tier of heavy armor and a point of whatever functions as your blocking. And now I should see if I can get some heavier stuff. I was just on the verge of equipping these. Yep. And get the full Doppel Soldier set. But this is just too far. Oh wait, no. But the reason I got so much salt from the boss was the grasping ring, I'd imagine. Well, in any case, I am now in full Sodden Knight gear. More Bloodborne jokes. Oh, and that was the hunter's armor. I really like the flexibility in the comments in this. There's the Souls game jokes everywhere. Like back at the beach, I walked past a message once when I wasn't recording saying Dark Souls 3 is out. There's a lot of nice little refinements in this game. Oh yeah, that was the way to the dragon, which was basically just the trick to get to that thief, who could teach me how to wall jump. Badly, might I add. I'm not particularly good at this. Haven't played much in way of platformers. I think Limbo is pretty much the only one I've probably played for years. Though sure, I am planning to start up Shovel Knight fairly soon. Wait, now I remember what place I could wall jump to. Wait, I also got a key, didn't I? I'm sure I remember a key. A grey pearl. What does that do? A weightless grey stone of immeasurable value. An inanimate object, it somehow exudes a powerful yearning, as if it will find peace only by robbing the memories of the living. Use grey pearls as an altar to remove abilities. The removal process causes the grey pearl to become a black pearl. So you remove one of your skills and can reapply it somewhere. Like a partial respec. I think this room is new. Oh, there's a chest there. Titan's gear. A massive iron helm. Oh, it's the armor things, armor guardians equipment, but just smaller. Because for some reason there's always a player-sized version of every giant guy's armor in these games. Wearing this monstrosity requires unparalleled armor skill and an immense amount of endurance, but the benefits quite literally outweigh the drawbacks. Yeah, I can't equip this stuff. Just when I get into the Doppelsoldner stuff. But in any case, that's my next thing to work towards, I suppose. Oops, I just equipped it by mistake. It's class 4 heavy armor. I think that's the thing I just got to equip. And how does it look? And now we have this bit here, which is perfect for wall jump. And I've now opened that gate as well. And it's the merchant. How did they get here? Oh, it's a video game merchant. But they can teleport as much as we want. I can now buy soldiers' poems. Jawbone of a vanquished beast, absent in body, it still yearns to tear into the flesh of the living. No idea what that does. But I can... This guy now sells better upgrade materials, so that's good. And they're relatively easy to access. May as well buy a few of these. And I'll get some hairs as well. May as well stock up. A Scrimshaw cane. Class 1 staff. An ivory staff carved from the bone of some enormous ocean-going beast. But the runes engraved on its surface act as elemental focal points, allowing its user to channel the ambient energies of fire and sky into physical manifestations known as magic. Likely the work of a travelling wizard, many of whom make a living peddling these unique and attractive handicrafts as both souvenirs and practical tools of their trade. Well, this looks like something. God's body scars inside, whatever that means. Do not trust. Despair awaits. Oh, it's this thing again. Yeah, sure, let's figure out who you are. So it's some being that passes itself off as a deity. These are the the red hall of cages. Oh. I actually can't move fast with my shield equipped. Looks like I'm just going to have to kill everything before it can get me then. Bravado! You're new. And you actually survive a hit. Oh, it's a looks to be a sanctuary. Yeah, it's a sanctuary. I'll take this point of endurance. Still can't quite move. This works. How many spare guides do I have? 3. I'll probably you end up using one later. Ah, it's just night. Oh, and look at that night sky. Ha. Okay, so that in that direction is a dome followed by some ziggernaut, and apparently it's a more difficult area than this one, but it seems to be optional. And I think it's mostly going to open up shortcuts because I kind of fringed on a lot of doors to this area before, but never had the chance to properly get into it. And it's fun to see that I still get to mostly one-shot almost everything. It's very satisfying to do that. Type 46 Tower Shield. Odd name. Sounds like a programmer forgot to name it. It was just Tower Shield 46. Name later. Oh, nice. Oh no, wait. Yeah, the defences on this are quite are a bit overall generally a bit better where you want most defences generally. A large and heavy shield of highly refined steel, mass production in the Federation of Coast Rock by means of industrial scale sandcasting. This model was designed for issue to heavy infantry units in the nation's enormous army. Its all metal composition reflects Coast Rock's plentiful mineral resources and perpetual shortage of military grade hardwoods. It's a mini Nito. Is it invisible? No. Is it dead? Oh, that was a trap. I thought it was loot. I was just about to heal then. Exactly where does this mysterious cleric come from? Basically, we seem better at this than you, and if nothing else, because we can always get to where you failed. You should just hire the Embers or something. You've got all this cash laying around. Oops. There we go. Poison bolts. Good. Actually, that was probably the silver leaf. Fireball. And we are back to these underground caves below Bandit's Pass, apparently. Ah, now I remember this. I hope that guy doesn't follow. We've got 2 directions to go. And this looks vaguely boss-like. And this looks like Sen's Fortress. free charred dolls. Stone guide. Which is something I probably should have added to the local sanctuary. I'll put that to there in case I need an emergency bug out on demand. Look, those things. That's a shortcut. I haven't even played the original Dark Souls, and this is giving me Sense Fortress flashbacks. So it's steel armor. It just seems to be the default stuff of one class. Wait, no, it can't be. I think the only kind of heavy armor guy that there was for the starting classes was the one I chose. Didn't see them. I'll head back here. Increase my damage and stamina, and I can then fairly easily get that, which will give a fairly big boost to damage. I'll add a guide, a blacksmith, a merchant, and let's go see what this alchemist offers. Do I have the correct upgrade material? Yeah, but we can get even more excessive with more salt. Anyway. Might as well upgrade this as well. It's currently slightly lacking. Upgrading this would also probably be a good idea. It increases slash defense from 99 to 99.9. That's a fairly significant amount, since 99.9 is pretty much 100. Oh, and it required a drowned idol instead of the soldier's poem, so I probably won't be able to upgrade that so much then. Oh, I can sail to this guy. I don't see myself ever using this. I don't use bows. Do you sell bags of salt though? He sells red shards, the fire pots, pitch fire, which adds fire damage, electricity damage, assorted arrows. Oh, you can get guns in this game. Yep, he sells pouches of salt, so you can turn gold into salt. Which finally means gold is that something useful. Buy a few of these. Let's see how much salt you get for 5,000 gold. There's rings. Illuminates surroundings. I'll get that. It might be useful. A tiny metal lantern with a gold painted cloth tassel. It houses a brightly glowing magical gem. A metal ring with what appears to be a vigilant eye straining through veins and nerves moulded into it. When what is lost is easily found, hope is never lost. Reveals the location of missing salt. Don't need that. So for 500 GP it's 100 salt. So for 5,000 GP is 1,000 salt. So 5 gold is 1 salt. How much does the next level cost anyway? No reason not to continue leveling this. It's stuck by me fairly well so far. Next I need a Lord's Orders. There we go. And let's see what transmutation does. Let's use it. Do it with this pitchfork. Oh, I can use the Mad Alchemist's ear to turn it into a trident. So it's like a boss soul weapon, but some enemies drop their own soul. Or for a drowned archer's ear and a silver, I can get a breach pike. I'll have a look to see what all I can get. Oh, I can turn the Kraken worm into a crossbow with once I get an amber idol. But this does poison damage. I can turn the Kuramoa into the Sodden. I can turn the Kuramoa into the Soddenite's weapon, or just add reasonably big sword in any case. The Queen of Smiles ear turns into a strength magic weapon. So that's a relatively early way to get some payoff from focusing on magic use for a magic strength build. I can turn a great axe into the head taker from the Kraken Cyclops. This one's fairly decent. It doesn't have 100 resistance to anything, but it's got the 90s in Holy Arcane Strike and Slash. So yeah, looks to be an all-round solid shield. Yeah, so that's quite interesting. Yeah, so I think I'll save this episode here. So, or possibly I'm not too sure. Can't remember how long it's going on for. This is kind of the third one I'm recording in the same day, having started from when I killed the Kraken Cyclops. So this might be the end, might not.